what is your favorite thing about being a Coug?
Man, just the community. People like you guys, just great people that just show a lot of love, and I feel it everywhere that I go. It doesn't even have to be in Pullman. I can be in L.A., Las Vegas, New York, and you have a Coug logo on. They gonna yell at you, "Go Cougs!" and you just feel so special. So I think that's definitely my favorite thing about being a Coug.
Welcome to another episode of Pack in Action. This is our holiday spectacular episode. We are both in our holiday best. I've got Santa. I don't know if you can. A very blushing, very flirty Santa. What do you have, Emma? What are you wearing?
I have this Fa La La sweater.
Oh, lovely.
That I also
From
got
Fred
it from
Meyer?
Meyer. Yeah.
No. Oh my god.
I know.
You need a sponsorship.
I do. Freddy's, call me.
Brand ambassador, Kroger's. So this is gonna be our last show before the break, for the holiday break. So just want to do a sort of a blanket Happy Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Festivus, or our producer Rich's personal holiday non-denominational family argument over dinner fest, which I think we can all kind of relate to that.
I think that's the only universal holiday.
That's the spirit of, that's the holiday season.
Yeah, that and Arbor Day. Speaking of Festivus, after this, we are going to discuss some feats of strength and then air our transfer portal grievances. But no New Year's resolutions yet. We're saving that one for a New Year's episode specifically. But before we get into all that, we have some business to go over.
Yes, we want to make sure you know where to watch us. So quick reminder, there are a couple different options. We have Pac-12 Insider on Amazon Prime Video. That's your app if you have Apple TV or Roku or whatever the thing is. You can also watch us on Samsung TV Plus, channel 2392, which is also on Pac-12 Insider. And if you can't memorize that channel, just think of Michael Jordan and Deshaun Stevenson. You can also watch us on the Pac-12 YouTube channel. And follow us on everything. Give us a follow.
Pack in Action Social.
We're on Instagram and Twitter and Blue Sky. And I'm not forgetting anything, right?
Nope. We don't have Facebook yet. We're working on it. In fun news, women's basketball starts conference play. If you're a Beav, you've already started, but then you're taking a little hiatus from conference play. You've got like 3 games, Western Kentucky Thursday night, and a couple other non-con games, but then you're back in conference action.
Whoa, nice.
A little pun there.
The Coug women also tip off this Thursday conference play-wise at 6 p.m. against USD. Beautiful campus, University of San Diego, if you're into beaches and sun and that sort of thing. I'm not really super familiar with those things, but I hear they're nice. As previously mentioned, both women's teams are not having the best year, but plenty of season left. We can still, you got to kind of, rise from the ashes to have the Cinderella story. So that's the good news.
Exactly. Bad news. To address the material no longer in the room, he has hit the transfer portal along with Wayshawn Parker and at the time of recording this, 18 other guys. So there are many children's books that address the topic of change and transition that I will be seeking a great deal of solace in the coming weeks.
Jeez.
So I just really need that.
Do those children's books help you count to 18? Because that is such a high number. I don't even know if I can get there.
I hope they don't help me count to 18, actually, because I don't want to get there. The official stance of Pack in Action Incorporated, aka what my producer told me that I have to say, is that we are very happy for them and we wish them well.
And we're smiling and nodding.
Yeah.
Some other notable transfers, which we are also smiling and nodding about. Oregon State, Melvin Jordan and Luka Vincic are both Audi 5000. Yep. And that's all I'm going to say about that. In other NIL news, sort of, we're going to play a little game that I like to call Can We Have Him? Basically, it's a very simple concept. The game goes, Malik Murphy, quarterback from Duke. Can we have him? Can the Beavs have him as a treat? We almost had him last year. He chose Duke over Oregon State, but he's back in the transfer portal. Maybe he's ready. Maybe he's ready to be a Beav. Take the next step.
I'm going to modify the game. I'm going to change it to can we have him back? Because I want Gardner Minshew to come home. I don't care that this is impossible. I don't care about eligibility. I don't care that he's injured because Vegas clearly doesn't care about him and we do. And right now I'm feeling a little bit like when you're the grade below all your friends and they graduate, and then the one friend that you have in your grade literally transfers.
Yeah.
Make it happen.
I would support that. I'll allow it. Gavel. All right. In some more news, we have some more, little mumblings of the Super League are back. Something with cap space, like NIL cap space. But we wanted to talk about maybe if we were commissioners of a new Super League, what kind of rules would we immediately put into action? Emma, what would your first rule be?
My first rule would obviously have to be making tampering illegal and punished by paying us, Pac in Action, $1 billion and incurring vicious public shame.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm gonna go no kickers and punters because I want to just have to go for it constantly.
Yeah, I like that. My second rule is that Pac in Action, it's just a lot of us having power, I think, are my rules, is that we have to approve all transfers if you transfer more than once. So the first one is on the House, and then the next one is send it to the committee. The committee is us, and we say yes, or we say no, or we say maybe, and you have to try again.
In that same vein, I say that you can trade players from each of the two teams playing at half. I don't know what the actual mandate in terms of numbers, but maybe it's like you have to trade 3 guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little like wife swap almost.
Exactly.
Yeah. Then I'm going to double down on that too and say that coaches can portal. I think that would be fun.
Yeah. Yeah. I wonder how salaries, whatever. Every time I start to talk about salaries, I'm like, okay, shut up. No one cares.
Yeah.
My most important rule is that I'm mandating that for each game, each team has to have a woman call the plays for 1 quarter or the equivalent of 1 quarter. Because I will die on this hill that a woman's intuition would play such a huge role in the success of a team were they calling plays. So
yeah, I'm into that. And I don't think it has to be us, but neither of us would say no.
Sure. Yeah. No. So yeah, I think we have that all kind of figured out and that's decided. And we get the Beavs and the Cougs get the first Super League invites.
Of course. Yep. That's a given.
Yeah, that's kind of an obvious one.
Yeah. So coming up, we have a very special holiday treat, WSU men's basketball player Isaiah Watts, and we will catch up with him when we are Pac in Action. Welcome back to Pac in Action. We have a very special treat for all of you today in line with our holiday episode. We have the presence of March Madness veteran, WSU hoop sweetheart, number 12 on the court, but number 1 in our hearts, Isaiah Watts. Welcome to the show. We are so happy to have you. We are doing so good. So happy to have you here. I think I'm just going to kick it off on a really happy, easy note. What is your favorite thing about being a Coug?
Man, just the community. People like you guys, just, great people that just show a lot of love. And, I feel it everywhere that I go. It doesn't even have to be in Pullman. I can be in LA, Las Vegas, New York, and you have a Coug logo on, they're going to yell at you, "Go Cougs," and you just feel so special. So I think that's definitely my favorite thing about being a Coug.
Mm-hmm. Ashtyn is a Beav, but she has taken to yelling "Go Cougs" to people in the streets of New York.
I was at the LSU Bama game too, and I saw Coug logo, and I was like, "Go Cougs!"
Go Cougs! I love them.
Yep, always. So you guys are about to start conference play. How have you been preparing for that?
Really just getting after it. The guys and our coaching staff just really want to, get as many live reps as possible, and just compete. I feel like we're at our best when we compete in practice and compete. We compete with everything that we do, but mostly in practice. So, just competing.
And with the new conference, obviously, comes some new teams that you'll be facing. Is there a conference game you're looking forward to most?
Yeah, for sure. That Gonzaga.
Which one? Yeah, okay.
I
figured you might say Gonzaga.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Do you have any feelings on Gonzaga, just even before this all went down? I know sometimes Gonzaga is like a polarizing fan base for people.
Nah, no feelings on them for real. Just they have a wonderful program. Obviously, the past 10, 15 years been to the tournament almost every year. Like you can't ask for anything more than that. So I just can't wait to get at them.
Mhm. We're looking forward to winning. I
Yes.
have a kind of a follow-up question. So, do you have like a rivalry prediction of which teams you think may bring like a little bit of spice or a mascot that you grew up being afraid of?
Um, Now the Gonzaga, definitely the Oregon State. We love Oregon State. Obviously, good friends in our heart, but on the court, it's no friends. So
Sure.
that game's definitely going to be a little heater.
Hmm.
St. Mary's, I definitely think they could bring something tough for us, but we really focused on us right now, getting better as a group.
Yeah, and as a group, there's a new crew of guys, new coaches. How has the chemistry been building this year?
It's been good. I for me being here and a bunch of new guys coming in, I've learned a lot about my team and my coaches within a short period of time, which is pretty cool. So yeah, it's been really good. We spend a lot of time together, so we're kind of forced to have fun.
Yeah. Speaking of spending a lot of time with people, so I know your dad, Donald Watts, is Pac great.
Yeah.
He's worked with you pretty closely. I know he worked with last year's squad pretty closely. Is it fun having him around so much, or are you sometimes like, Dad, come on?
Nah, I love it. Me and my dad have a pretty cool relationship.
Mhm.
I wouldn't say it was always as cool as it is now, just because like I don't live with him anymore. But uh, it's awesome having him here and just having him support the opposite side. He was a Husky, so
Mhm.
you know to convert him is a big accomplishment for me.
So was it like a John Morant situation where your dad was your first hater? That's like
Yeah,
the
yeah.
vibe I'm taking.
My bad. Yes, definitely. He's definitely my first hater. I think he's my biggest hater and biggest supporter. Like I don't know how he does it. He just knows how to get under my skin.
Mhm.
He does a great job of it too,
Yeah, that's what families are for,
for sure.
What was it? What was your experience like in the tournament, the
Oh,
first NCAA tournament?
I still can't even like wrap my mind around it. I don't even know how to explain it. It was just it was such a blur for me because I was I'm a freshman. This is my first year in college athletics, and just
Yeah.
making it to the highest point is it was amazing. So I wish we would have won a couple more games, but you know we got there, and that was big for the Washington State community. So.
You've been making a huge impact already. We haven't even really started conference play yet, but how would you describe your growth and your process from last season to this season?
Just I feel like I've been in the gym trying to tweak my not weaknesses, but the stuff that I need to work on. A lot more than last year. I feel like last year I kind of had the mentality of you're just gonna come in and you're gonna hit a couple shots and they'll sit you down. But now it's like, okay, now I have to play defense. Now I have to handle the ball a little bit, make reads, and get my teammates open. So just being in the gym a lot more, I definitely feel that's been huge for me.
And then as a collective, what do you think the team's ceiling is this year?
Man, shoot. I think we can. I think very highly of this team. I think maybe higher of this team than I did last year's team. We just have a lot to learn, and it's a long season, so I feel like we will, definitely learn that and get that going. But
Hmm.
man, our ceiling is it's up there for sure.
We love to hear that. I would not be myself. I would not be me if I didn't ask about some friends that you've got in some pretty high places. I think you know who I'm going to bring up. Our friends in the NBA. Are you just so proud of Jalen Wells and Isaac Jones?
Man, I can't even believe it. I called
Mhm.
Jalen. We played Boise State. I called him on the bus ride home. I was like, man, you're in the NBA, bro. Like, I just forget. Like, I'm really watching him play, and it's just amazing. Isaac's just doing his thing. He's in and out of the G League. He had a great game the other day, 31.
Mhm.
He's doing his thing. So I'm just so proud of those guys, and to see the work that they put in last year just really pushes me to go every day. So
I love that. So
yeah,
we have a little game for you to play if you're up for it.
let's do it.
So since we're getting to know this new squad kind of as well as you, but you know them better than us, of course, I wanted to see if you could give some of them some high school superlatives. So we're going to give you some superlatives, and then we would love for you to assign who belongs to what. So we're going to start off easy. Class clown. Who's kind of the class clown of the team?
Case why not? Case why not is definitely our class clown. He's not a real person. I'm pretty sure he's not real. I don't know. He's definitely the class clown though, for sure.
Oh my gosh.
So that's great. Why do you think he's not a real person?
He's just
he's just so goofy.
He's just so good. He doesn't know how to turn it off sometimes. Sometimes I get mad and I really feel bad about getting mad at him. But it's just like, that's him. Like, I'm like, yo, bro, like, relax. Like, we're in the airport. Like, you're doing too much right now. I'm tired. It's 7 a.m. Like, he always has high energy and wants to run into. Yeah, he's just too much. I love Case Why Not, though. That's one of my great friends on the team. So, for sure.
Okay, who has the best smile?
Tayon Sessoms, he has a missing tooth. Right here, he's our walk-on. He has a missing tooth right in the front. He has the best smile. He still be smiling and walking around all normal. And it's just like, yo, bro, you're missing a tooth, bro. But he that's him. He's a dog, and that's just how he is. So he definitely has the best smile.
Real hockey player vibes. That's
yes, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Might be controversial. Who's the worst driver?
Oh, can I say one of our coaches?
Sure.
Pedro, Coach Pedro, the driver. I be telling people I'm not, like, they'll assign me to ride with him. No, I'm not doing it.
So have you had a traumatic experience in his car?
Very, very traumatic. I'm not gonna say what he did because this might get out there and I can't even say it. It was bad. I was like, never. I'd call my mom. I'm like, yo, mom, like, never again.
Mom, I love you. If I haven't told you enough, I'm sorry.
Right. I'm like, oh, it's over. Yeah, Pedro is definitely.
Okay, who's like most likely to be president?
President? Cedric Howard. He does everything. He cooks, he draws, he raps, he does it all. Like, he's just multi-talented. Yeah, Cedric.
So if we were to try to find some videos of him rapping anywhere, are those on the internet?
Nah, but I'll try to get some on there.
Oh, word.
I'll work it out for sure.
Oh, that's
appreciate it. Appreciate it.
So Drama King. Who's the Drama King?
Drama King. Either Nate, Calmise, or Lawan. I just feel like they kind of feed off each other, and it's just those two guys are.
And I know Nate had some pretty dramatic shots in the other day, so that kind of fits.
Yeah.
And your dad's right there, so who's best to take home to the parents?
Parker Garris. Easy. PG.
Yeah.
Parker Garris is the best person to take home to anybody. Your grandma, you could take him home to. It don't matter who. He's like a Swiss Army knife, you know? He's just a great guy.
Yeah. I love you really had him on. You were just like, pow. I got these.
Yeah.
Okay, just like be on the show every time.
I know, seriously.
Get me on here. I'll be on here for sure.
Okay, deal. Our final question is, we were trying to suss out, what gifts would we give to each program within the Pac-12. So, maybe the Oregon State football team, we'd give a new wide receiver to, or maybe it's a potion that allows you, you drink it allows you to shoot 100%, whatever it is. What should we give the Washington State men's basketball team as a Christmas gift?
That is a really good question.
What do you guys need?
And in our world, there's no budget. So
okay, there's no budget. What do we need? We're down. We're injured right now. I'll just say another body. I don't think we necessarily need it, but it would be
okay.
It'd be nice.
Yeah,
sure.
an extra player, or maybe just like some kind of healing elixir,
some type of potion that makes everybody heal. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm gonna broken hands.
I'm gonna get on Amazon right now and see what I can find.
For sure. Work on that. Yes.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Isaiah. This has been literally the most fun.
Yeah. Truly.
So thank you endlessly, but stick with us. We'll have more Pack in Action when we come back.
Welcome back to Pack in Action. How great was Isaiah? He's officially on Little Guy Watch.
Oh, I think he's locked in for Little Guy. I think I might even go so far as to say that's Little Guy of the Year, Little Guy of the Show.
Yeah. Yeah,
Little guy forever.
That's tough to beat. That's for sure. Well, it's the season of giving. So as we mentioned to Isaiah, we were going to give out some gifts. Let's go ahead and do that. And of course, we're honoring his request in giving the Cougs men's hoops squad more healthy bodies and or a get well soon elixir because they have a couple injuries.
Yeah, whichever one we can get on Amazon Prime, we will send right away.
Yep, whichever's more attainable. God willing, there might be a strike though. I don't know. So I don't know how things are going to get. I don't know how long it's going to take. It might not get there on time, but
maybe 4 to 6 months. We're also going to give the Oregon State football. We're giving Anthony Hankerson, a fellow little guy, unlimited eligibility.
Oh, yes. I feel like Ben Goldbranson has it basically, so we might as well just also give it to Hank.
Yeah, definitely.
We appreciate that.
Oregon State women's hoops gets a time machine to go back to win. I don't know. That's up to you. But they're getting one. Yeah,
I think we're also I'm going to go ahead and give us some shooters because we need some shooters.
The alcohol variety or the
We need both. I'm not going to give them shooters in the alcohol variety, but I'm going to give me shooters in the alcohol variety.
Word. I'll get you some ASAP.
Yeah, of course. And Emma, sorry to spring this on you. A little surprise. I got you something too.
What?
I'm giving you a quarterback and a hug because I think you need both.
Oh, thank you so much. That's actually crazy because I got you a gift and it's the same thing.
Oh my gosh.
It's like when you show up to the White Elephant with the same gift.
And mine is Malik Murphy. You got me Malik Murphy?
Yeah, I did. I'm just going to pull him out of my little pocket.
Oh, that's amazing. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
And thanks for not keeping him for yourself. That's so selfless.
I have Gardner Minshew.
Right. Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
I have Gardner Minshew, right?
Call back. Comedy.
And that's actually, this feels bittersweet to say, but that is it for us for 2024. What a year it's been. What a season we've had so far. The years felt like 5 years. Yeah. But yeah, it's just we've had so much fun. And we will see you next year when we are back in action.